name is Vincent from Airgunseurope.com, and today I'm going to be telling you about an all new air rifle from Gamo, which is the Gamo Whisper Maxxim IGT Vampir in 4.5mm. Now, like I said, it's a Gamo air rifle. They've been making air guns for years and they've been doing it quite successfully. And this new model has been updated with all the latest technologies that Gamo has to offer. It's got the Maxxim barrel, which is basically a barrel with an integrated silencer, and also they added a compensator up front, which gives it quite a cool look. Still, on top of the barrel they've got the open sights, which got fibers in them to give you some good contrast with your target, and also of course the rear sight is fully adjustable for both windage and elevation. Now the gun has got a all-weather synthetic stock, which is both good for left and right-handed shooters, and the thing I like is that it's got a pistol grip to give it a good grip. It's quite firm. The gun is quite light as well, weighs around 3 kilograms and it's 116 centimeters long. Now, like I said, this is a 4.5mm. In 4.5 it's got a muzzle velocity of up to 1000 feet per second, which is at around 305 meters per second, and a muzzle energy of up to 24 joule, of course depending on type of bullet that you're using for this gun. Also, the gun hasn't got a conventional spring, but it's got a gas spring, which is the IGT, which stands for Inner Gas Technology, which has got a few advantages over the normal spring. One of them is that the cocking effort to load the gun is less than with a normal spring. Also, they last longer and they will give it less vibrations and recoil, of course. On top of the cylinder we've got the rail, which is the recoil reduction rail, which has been specifically designed to limit the amount of shock that goes through to your scope. And the nice thing about this air rifle is that it comes with a really good scope. The scope has got a magnification from 3 up till 9 times, so you can zoom in with it. It's got a 40mm objective, so it gives you a really wide view. And on top of the scope you could mount the flashlight and a laser also included. The flashlight and the laser have got both 2 switches. They've got the normal switch to turn it on or off for the flashlight and the laser as well. And they've got a pressure switch, which I fitted on the laser for now. And the pressure switch you could just simply stick on to the stock, and by simply pushing it, it will go on, and when you do it like this, it's off. It's got a manual safety, this gun. To put it on safe, simply do it like that, push it forward and it's ready to go. But it's not an automatic safety, so it doesn't engage when you load the gun. Let's give it a try. Right, so at the range. I already mounted the scope, which is quite easy. Of course you have to calibrate it. Now, let's say you put on the scope, you shoot 5 times and all the pellets would come really close to each other, but they all would come a bit too low. You could take this dust cap off, and beneath here there's a button which says up is counterclockwise, so down is clockwise. The same over here for left and right. Now let's say all the pellets would come a bit too low, simply turn up counterclockwise. And you would hear it going in small little clicks. And one click is 1/4 of an inch at around 100 yards. So one click doesn't say much, especially not at short distances. So if you're way off, just give it a good swirl and then you'll see what happens. Now I calibrated the scope perfect, and then comes the laser. For the laser you don't even have to shoot to calibrate the laser, because when you calibrated the scope and you would look through your scope, when you would turn on the laser and like say for example the laser would come too high, there's an inbus key that comes with it. Up here we've got the same. You could turn counterclockwise for up and down for clockwise, and up here for left and right. And when you simply turn the laser dot to the middle of the crosshair, you've got it calibrated. So let's check it out. Now it's of course a single shot brake barrel air rifle. Goes really smooth because of the gas spring that's inside. Now the pellets I'm using today is the H&N Barracuda, which is quite a heavy pellet, but it matches really well with this air rifle. It's loaded. Yeah, it shoots really nice. It's quite a light air rifle. It's powerful, but it's something that smaller people can use as well because it isn't that heavy. Now I calibrated it. Now let me show you how the laser works, because once you calibrated it and you calibrated the laser, you wouldn't even have to look through the scope to aim, but you just simply use the laser. By pushing it, it goes on. Hope you can see it on camera. Works really well. Same with the flashlight. Now let's say I would shoot it. Turn off the light. Putting on the flashlight, maybe the laser as well. Yeah, it's fun. It's a really fun thing to shoot. In fact, I'm going to shoot it a bit more. I hope you like the review about this air rifle. For questions, of course, you can always mail us. Alright, thank you for watching.